Good morning, friends. Now I am going to start the next concept, conversion of fractions into decimal and decimals into fractions. So we will be writing it as conversion of fraction into decimal and vice versa. Vice versa means reverse process, fraction to decimal, decimal to fractions. All the fractions can be converted into decimals by dividing numerator by the denominator. Division method, or by converting the denominators, as powers of 10. What do you mean by powers of 10? Powers of 10 means 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, etc. These are all powers of 10. So we need to bring 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 in the denominator, then we can easily convert them into decimals by using the place value chart. For example, convert 3 by 4 as decimal. Solution. So as I told you, the first method is division method. So you need to divide the numerator by the denominator. Correct? So 3 units are there. We need to divide among 4 units, not possible. So you put 0 units. Then 0 4s are 0. We will be getting 3 units left with us. 3 units is equivalent to 30 tenths. Tenths, 30 tenths. And this number, there is no tenths. So even if you bring down 0, it will remain 30 tenths. 4, how many people? 4 people are there. How many tenths we can give to 4? 7 each. 7 fours are 28. So what will be remaining? Remaining is 2. 2 tenths will be remaining. Again, convert into hundreds, it will become 20 hundreds. Hundreds are not there. Even if you bring 0, it will become 20. How many 4s are there in 20? 5 4s are 20. So the remainder is 0. The remainder is 0. Therefore, 3 by 4 is equal to the decimal 0.75. This is the first method, converting fraction into decimals just by dividing. The second method is we will be using the idea of equivalent fractions. Okay, so even if you multiply both numerator and denominator by the same number, the fraction remains the same. So I am going to multiply it by 25, 25. So 3 25s are 75, 4 25s are 100. So 75 hundredths. How do you write 75 hundredths? 0.75. So this is by definition of decimals. We can easily write 75 hundredths. Okay, there is other ways. There are 2 zeros are there, 2 decimal place should be there. 2 zeros, 2 decimal place. 3 zeros, 3 decimal place. Okay, so 75 hundredths, 0.75. One more example let me take. Second one, convert 2 by 3 as decimal. Convert 2 by 3 as decimal. First method is long division. So I am going to use the long division. Divide 2 by 3. 2 units are there. 3 people, we cannot give any units. Units is 0, 0 3s are 0. Remaining 2 left. 2 units is equal to 20 tenths. Okay, you can put point and bring down this 0. 2 units is equal to 20 tenths. So I am going to divide among 20 tenths among 3 peoples. So how many each will get? 6 will get. 6 tenths each. So 3 6 are 18 tenths. Remaining 2 tenths. Again you convert this to tenths into hundreds. Hundreds place 20 hundreds. How many we can give? Each 6 threes are 18. So these 2 keep on coming. 2 comes as remainder. Repeating. The remainder is repeating. So how do you write a decimal? This 6 also will be repeating. 6 will be repeating. Therefore, we can write this fraction 2 by 3 as decimals 0.66 etc. 6. Keep on, we will be writing 6 again and again and again. So this is the decimal. Okay, 6 comes continuously. So in the next concept we will be approximating. Okay, so if you want to approximate this to just 1 decimal place, then there is a rule. If you want to approximate this to 1 decimal place, then you need to see the place that comes to the next. If it is 5 or above 5, you can add 1 to the previous place. So this will become 2 by 3 become 0. Approximately 0.7. 1 we will be adding it. It will become approximately 0.7. Again, that we will be discussing in the next concept. And powers of 10. If you want to convert 2 by 3 second method, if you use, it's very difficult. No multiples of 3 will give 10. No multiples of 3 will give 100. No multiples of 3 will give 1000, etc. So if you want to use the same method, what we need to do is just multiply both numerator and denominator by 100, and this is 200 divided by 3. Okay, and this 100 will keep as it is. 200 divided by 3. Then again we need to convert. It's a very lengthy process. So you need to again go for long division only. There is no other way. So better not to go for this method. Okay, if you cannot able to write this denominator's powers of 10, better not to use this method. Better we have to use the division method only. So let me divide 200 by 3. How much it comes? Let us see. So first 2 not possible. 0 3s are 0. 2 remains. Bring down next. 200 becomes 20 tenths. Each 6 3 6 are 80. Remainder is 2. 2 tenths becomes 20 units. 6 units each. 3 6 are 80. Remaining is 2. And the 2 units is equivalent to 20 tenths. Again 6 3s are 80. Again 2. This 2 tenths is equivalent to 20 hundreds. So again 6 18 goes on like this. So it goes on like this. Therefore, I can write this 2 by 3 as 200 by 300. So 200 by 3 I can write it as 66.66 etc. divided by 100. So if you divide by 100, it will become less. So how many places, how many zeros are there? That many places we need to shift the decimal points to the left. So we need to shift the decimal point to the left. How many zeros are there? 2 zeros are there. We need to shift the decimal point to the left 2 places. So it will become 0.6666 etc. If you approximate it, it will become 0.7. Because this place is more than 5, then it's approximately 0.7. Better not to follow this method if we cannot be able to convert the denominator into powers of 10. And the next is conversion of decimal to fractions. Decimal to fractions. Very easy. Just apply the definitions. Just apply the decimal place value chart and reduce it. Okay. Example 1.25. Simple example. Okay. So convert 1.25 into fractions. Convert 1.25 as fraction or into fraction. Solution. How do you do it? Very simple. 1.25 is equal to 1 unit, 2 tenths, 5 hundredths, all together 125 hundredths. See, 1 unit is equal to 100 hundredths, 2 tenths is equal to 20 hundredths, 5 hundredths, 125 all together 125 hundredths is equal to 125 divided by 100. In other words, we say place the number over its place value. What is the place value of 25? 125 is hundredths place. So we can write it as 1.25 as 125 hundredths. 125 by 100. We can cancel. We can divide by 25. 5 25s are 125. 4 25s are 100. So the fraction is 5 by 4. Already reduced. Always you have to reduce the fractions in the lowest terms. Okay, simplest form. And if you want, you can write this as a mixed fractions. 1/4 are there, 1/4 are 4, remaining 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is the fraction. So very simple. So converting decimals into fraction is very easy. Just use the place value chart. Okay, that's all. Fraction into decimal, decimal into fractions. Next, let me move on to the next concept. Measurement. Eighth concept, measurement of length, mass, capacity, time and money. Measurement of length, mass, capacity and money. And I will be discussing the basic units that you know from your previous classes. Let me start with the length. Length related units. Generally we use centimeter, millimeter, meter and kilometer. Same thing. So the larger unit, let me write first. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. This is how they devise these units. 1000 meter. And 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, cm, centimeter. And 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. So millimeter is the smallest unit and kilometer is the largest unit that will be using it. And the reverse process, if you want to write the reverse process, 1 meter is equal to 1,000th of a kilometer, 1 by 1000 of a kilometer. Similarly, 1 centimeter is equal to 100th of a meter, 100th of a meter, and 1 millimeter is equal to 1/10 of a centimeter. So this is regarding length. Next is mass, weight. If you go to market, you will be buying things, vegetables, you will be buying it, grocery item, you will be buying it. So in terms of kilogram. So 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. And 1 gram is equal to centigram. I am not going to write. 1 gram is equal to, straight away I will write 1000 milligram. Generally, we 2 units will be using it. 1 kilogram, 1000 gram. 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligram. Reverse process. 1 gram is equal to 1,000th of a kg. 1 by 1000 kg. And 1 milligram is equal to 1,000th of a gram. Okay, just 2 things. Then the next is capacity, volume, capacity. Maybe a container, any container, it has some capacity, it can hold things inside to it. So we call it as capacity. Okay, capacity is, in other words, volume. We call it as volume. So generally we use the units, measurements, I will just take liters. 1 liter, all of you know, 1 liter water, 1 liter water bottle, Bisleri is available in the market. So 1 liter is equivalent to, 1 liter is equal to 1000 small cubes, ice cubes. 1 liter of water you bring from market and pour into the ice tray. That size is 1 centimeter. So this 1 liter is equivalent to 1000 cubic centimeter. Okay, a cube of side 1 centimeter, very small cube of side 1 centimeter. Similarly, 1 liter, milliliter. 1 milliliter is equal to 1 liter is equal to 1000. So 1 ml is very small. Maybe injection that you are taking, it contains some 5 ml. Okay, so 1 milliliter is equal to 1 cubic centimeter. And also you know that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter, and 1 milliliter is equal to 1000 of a liter. So 3 units. It's very clear to you. Length related units, both way I have written, smaller into bigger, bigger into smaller. Similarly, mass, bigger unit into smaller unit, smaller unit into bigger unit. Similarly, capacity, 1 liter is equal to 1000 cubic centimeter. Cubic centimeter means a cube of side 1 centimeter, and 1 milliliter is equal to just 1 ml is equal to 1 centimeter cube, one small ice cube, that is equal to 1 milliliter. The next unit is time and money. Time, all of you know, time is in terms of year, days, hours, minutes, seconds. So 1 year, normal year, 1 normal year or we say that ordinary year. One ordinary year. How many days will be there? You know very well. 365 days will be there in one normal year. Normal year, one ordinary year. One leap year. How many days will be there? 366 days will be there. Leap year means multiples of 4. Every 4 years, actually every year 1/4 of the day will be remaining. 2 years 2/4 will be remaining. Third year 3/4 will be extra, and fourth year 1 day will be extra. Okay, so every year that 1/4 of the day is extra, that we are not taking into account. Second year 2/4 will be extra. Third year 3/4 day will be extra, and fourth year 1 day will be extra. So every 4 years, 1 day will be extra. So what is leap year is exactly divisible by 4. Okay, every 4 years 1 day will be extra. You know that. And 1 year, how many weeks will be there? 52 weeks. You know that. 1 year, whether it is a normal year or a leap year, we will be having 52 weeks. And 1 week, how many days will be there? 7 days. 1 week, 7 days will be there. And 1 day, how many hours will be there? 24 hours. HRS. And 1 hour, how many minutes will be there? 60 minutes. And we know 1 minute, how many seconds will be there? 60 seconds. Clear? This is about time. And the last one is money related units. Without money we cannot do anything. Without money we cannot do anything. Money can buy everything, but not the which one money cannot buy? Do you know that? Money can buy everything, we say that, but money cannot buy the peace of mind. Okay, money, even if you have money, you will not be having peace of mind. It cannot buy peace of mind. Happiness, it cannot buy. Okay, so money related units, rupees and paise, only two things. 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise, and 1 paise is equal to 1/100th of a rupee. 1/100th of a rupee. Okay, so money related units. So we can discuss 1 or 2 problems, money related and the length, mass, capacity related problems. 1 or 2 will discuss. And before that, AM and PM. What is AM? Anti-meridian. Anti-meridian. What is anti-meridian? Anti-meridian is AM, 12 midnight to 12 noon. So the time between 12 midnight to 12 noon. The time between 12 midnight to 12 noon is called the anti-meridian, AM. PM, post-meridian. The time between 12 noon to 12 midnight. The time between 12 noon to 12 midnight. Clear? 12 noon to 12 midnight PM and 12 noon to 12 midnight to 12 noon AM. Now I am going to compare two different things. Very, very important. Work and time. Two quantity I am comparing it. Work and time. If you want to do more work, we need more time. If you want to do less work, we need less time. So both work increases, time also increases. Work decreases, time also decreases. Then we say these two quantities are in direct proportion. Direct proportion. Meaning is direct proportion means one quantity increases, the other quantity also increases. If one quantity decreases, the other quantity also decreases. What do you mean by direct proportion means? One quantity increases, the other quantity also increases. In other words, one quantity decreases, the other quantity also decreases. Next is work and person. So I am comparing person and work. Less work, less number of people. More work, more number of people we need. Correct? If the work is less, few people can do it. If the work is more, we need more number of people. Again, these two are in direct proportion. Same thing. One quantity decreases, the other quantity also decreases. Okay, either this or this. One quantity increases, the other quantity also increases. If one quantity decreases, the other quantity also decreases. And the third comparison is time and person. Time and persons. More number of people do the same work, less time. Less person, more time. Just opposite. Clear? Suppose there is a piece of work that we need to do. If you employ less people, it will take more times. For example, you need to construct a house. Okay, just two people only you are appointing or you are allotting to do the work. It will take so many days time. Same time, if you bring some 10 people to do the work, the number of days will decreases. So time and the persons are inverse proportion. Inverse. Inverse proportion means one quantity increases, the other quantity decreases. Or if one quantity decreases, the other quantity increases. Okay, so very important this third one. These two are direct proportion. More work, more days. More work, more person we needed. More time, less person. Less time, we need more people. So it's opposite. So here it is inverse proportion. one quantity decreases, other quantity increases. If one quantity increases, the other quantity decreases. Okay, so let me discuss with you one or two problems. Just one or two problems I want to discuss with you, very important concepts. First one is time related one I want to discuss. Suppose a bus started in Bengaluru at 8:15 a.m. and reached Hyderabad at maybe 4:30 p.m. Okay, the bus started in Bangalore at 8:15 a.m. and reached Hyderabad at 4:30 p.m. Find the time taken. Find the time taken by the bus. Find the time taken by the bus for the whole journey. For the whole journey. Started Bangalore 8:15, reached Hyderabad at 4:30 p.m. Find the time taken by the bus for the whole journey. So listen. So you know AM and PM. Here AM is there. The time between 12 midnight to 12 noon. So let me write 8:15 AM to 8:15 AM to 12 noon. I will write first. Then again I will write 12 noon to 4:30 PM. Easy for us to count the time. 8:15 to 12, 8:15, then 45 minutes if you add 9, then 10, 11, 12. So 3 hours 45 minutes. 3 hours 45 minutes it takes up to noon. From noon to 4:30, 1, 2, 3, 4 hours 30 minutes. Easy. 4 hours 30 minutes. Now we need to combine these two time together. That is the total time taken. So total time taken is equal to, adding the minutes, 5 minutes, 4 plus 3, 70. 70, we don't have 70, 60 minutes only. So 4 plus 3, 7, 1 I will write. 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. Carry 1 hour 2 hours. Once again, 5 minutes, 4 plus 3, 70 minutes. 60 minutes is 1 hour. So what is remaining is 10 minutes. So I will put 110 here and 1 hour I will carry. So totally how many hours? 3 plus 4, 7 plus 1. So 8 hours 15 minutes is the total time taken. Clear? So one more problem. Second problem. A can do piece of work 10 days. A can do a piece of work in 10 days and B can do the same work in suppose 8 days. Okay, so find the time taken. Find the time taken if they work together. If they work together. If both are working, how many days we need to complete the same work? So how do you approach this problem? Fraction is the key here. The person A can do it in 10 days. Then one day will be, see here, 10 days. Let me divide 5 parts. Okay. Each one is considers days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, 10 days. So one day how much work he will be doing it? A can complete it in 10 days. So we need to write 1 day's work. 1 day's work of A. What is 1 day's work? Out of 1 day he will complete only this much portion. Second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day, eighth day, ninth day, 10th day the work will be completed. So one day how much work he will be doing? 1/10 of the work will be completed by A in 1 day. Similarly, B can complete it in the same work. B can complete it in 8 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. B can complete it in 8 days. 10 days. Clear? So 1 day's work will be this much. So B's 1 day's work is equal to how much he will be doing? Just 1 out of his 8 he will be completing. 1/8 of the work will be completed by B in 1 day. Now if both are working together, we need to add the works, So 1 day's work of both. 1 day's work of both. So we need to add this 1 day's work. 1 day A can do 1/10, B can do it 1/8. So we know how to add two fractions. If the denominators are same, we can add, otherwise we cannot. So LCM of denominator we need to first find. LCM of, let me do it in the side. First let me find LCM of 10 and 8. So 10 you take 8 divide by 2, 5s are 4s are, again divide by 2, 5s are 2s are, again divide by 2, 5s are 1s are, again divide by 5 1s are. So 2 2s are 4 2s are 8, 40. LCM is 40. So let me add this 1/10 plus 1/8. So how do you bring 40? Equivalent fractions multiplied by 4 4 plus 1/8 equivalent fraction multiplied by 5 5. So this is 1 4s are 4, 4 10s are 40 plus 1 5s are 5, 8 5s are 40. So if you add together, 40 is the common denominator. Okay, 4 plus 5, 9 by 40. So this is the 1 day's work of both. 1 day's work of both. So out of 40, 9 work will be completed in 1 day. So 2 days, 2 into 3 days. So how many days this work will be completed? It's just reciprocal of it. Therefore, number of days required to complete the work. Number of days required to complete the work by both. What we need to do, 1 day's work is 9 by 40, then take a reciprocal of it, that is 40 by 9. Clear? 1 day's work, reciprocal of it, it is 40 by 9. Simplify it. How many 9s are there? 4 9s are 36, remaining 4. So 4 by 9 days required for both the people to complete the work. Okay, a little bit careful because it is inverse proportion. Okay, so you have to be little careful. Okay, so that's all in this measurement of length, capacity and time and money section, and I will be starting the next concepts in the next video. Thank you all.